Bonjour! Hi guys, it is Miss Aves here. I just wanted to come and speak to you about the work that we're doing in Year 8 at the moment and a little chat about GCSE French as well. I know lots of you, hopefully, fingers crossed, will want to take it, and some of you might have questions. So hopefully I can answer a couple of those, and then if you need to ask anything else, you can just get in touch. So in Year 8 French at the moment, we are doing the Paris Je t'adore module, which is all about Paris, and it's also your first experience at the past tense. Now, the past tense is, without going into too much boring detail, is really important, especially if you're taking GCSE. So at the moment, if you're thinking of taking GCSE and you're not putting 100% into these lessons, then you really need to think about how you are putting in effort and how you are showing that effort and getting lots of practice in, because past tense definitely comes up a lot at GCSE. So if you've got questions, if you're stuck, if you don't really get the past tense, then that's when you need to be emailing me and asking for help, and I'm more than happy to record a Loom, a Zoom, whatever works to explain to you in a bit more detail how it works, but you just need to let me know. In the Paris Je t'adore module, we look at these different things. So activities that you did in the past, where you went, and that's when we look at some popular landmarks in Paris, giving opinions, how you thought it was, different types of transport, and also interviewing people about what they've done in the past. As you can see on the left-hand side, you've got a lot of I can statements, which are kind of your learning objectives and outcomes for this module. So it might be worth pausing this, having a little look at those so far. So up to now, you have done half of Unit 3. So hopefully most of you can tick off Unit 1 and Unit 2, and you might kind of have done half of Unit 3, but have a little look at those. And if there are any that you think, oh, I don't know that, that's when you can go back, you can look at your knowledge organizer and try and fill those gaps in your learning. In terms of the expectations, each lesson, even though you only have singles, so each lesson, each afternoon on the Mondays and Fridays, I'm setting you a PowerPoint to work through, and you've got the Loom videos in there that Dr. Vashnek has recorded. So Dr. Vashnek is leading on Year 8 French at the moment. Just because she's not your teacher doesn't mean you don't have to do the work. I'm the one putting it on class charts, and I'm the one that's going to be marking it and giving you visas. So it's really important that you have a go at all of the work. Even though it's not my voice in the videos, you still need to be doing those. So if you click on the Loom links, or you might need to copy and paste them, depending on what device you're using. Sometimes with a tablet, you can't click on them and you have to actually copy and paste. It's really important, as I said, that you click on the videos to watch and hear them, especially for listening tasks. So we are giving you the opportunity to do the listening activities at home. You just need to obviously listen to the videos. I know they're not 100% perfect. We have to record it off the computer, so I know they're not absolutely ideal. They are a little bit muffly sometimes, but hopefully you can turn it up and hear it as best as you can. Some people have said that wearing headphones with them works better, so that might be a little bit of advice if you've got a pair of headphones to listen with those instead of playing it out aloud. I think it just reduces some of the kind of echo. All of the answers that you need are in the PowerPoint. Dr. Vashnek always puts them in a red box or in a red font, so it's nice and clear where the answers are. Preferably, you would use green pen or a different colour, but I know that some people only have one colour pen at home, so it's absolutely fine if you need to use the same colour pen. The most important thing is that you know how well you're doing, you're giving yourselves lots of ticks, you're improving your answers if they're not correct, and then uploading your work to class charts so I can give you visas and check that you're on the right lines. If you've done extension tasks as well, as I know some of you are, when you're adding extra lines or extra paragraphs, then you'll need to just send those in too, because they're really tricky to self-mark. So make sure that you upload your work and send in any extensions. So on to the information about GCSE French. I know that not all of you are going to want to take GCSE French, but I think that some of you will, and I think that some of you could really enjoy it. At GCSE, each skill is assessed equally, so it's 25% reading, listening, speaking and writing. GCSE classes tend to be a little bit smaller, especially for French, compared to Spanish, for example. So it means that we get lots of speaking practice in, and normally students feel a little bit more confident with the speaking when they're in a smaller group. So all of the topics build on the themes that we've already done. So all of the modules are split into different themes, so you're only assessed on the 5 themes in the end, and those are identity and culture, so things like TV, films, sports. 2 is local area and holidays, so the topic that you're doing at the moment is exactly what you would do in theme 2 at GCSE. Theme 3 is school, so what you like, what you don't like. If we think back to lockdown 1, that was the unit that we did then. What you think about teachers, but also looking at uniform, rules, clubs, trips, how to be successful at school is one of the topics that comes up in the module as well. Theme 4 is future aspirations, so different jobs, talking about volunteering, about how you might use French in the future. And then lastly, theme 5 is the world around us. So thinking about the environment, thinking about animals, thinking about people that aren't as fortunate as us, homeless people, how we can help charities, volunteering, and all working together. So those are the different modules that you do at GCSE French, in fact, for all of the languages. If you've got any specific French questions, please do email me. I've taught you 11 and GCSE French for the last 3 years, so hopefully I've got the answer. If not, it's definitely something that I can look into and get back to you. If you'd like rather speak on the phone, then if you email me, we can arrange a time to speak as well. So please just let me know how I can help and answer any questions. I look forward to hearing from you guys, obviously on Friday for your next lesson, so I look forward to seeing your work then, but please do get in touch if you need me to do anything.